Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. It's Tom and Steve on The Local Show. We're broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studios, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts, and along with Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. And then, of course, we're on YouTube, so check out that YouTube channel. You can follow it. And thing is, Steve, that when you like the page,
yes,
and then you follow,
yes,
then anything that pops up on that page, you get served up. And we serve good, clean content.
We do. We do.
know?
And some of it's even interesting, Tom.
Yeah, so a fraction of it, where I'm involved, is
you
really
know,
nice.
you took my line. I was going to go there. I teed that up for myself, and you smacked it.
There we go. So you can see that. We ought to do some, speaking of smacking things, we ought to see you smacking the golf clubs, the ball. And we should take some videos of you, how you fish and golf at the same time, and then post those videos so people can see it.
Come spring, summer, that could be fun.
Yeah, that's kind of
and I think we should,
because that's unique.
I think we should post you doing your DJ,
the DJ
gig out there. You dress up, you put a suit on, you I don't know that talk professionally, all the things he doesn't do here.
Yeah, right. I'd like to sail off in the sunset with that. These people are driving me nuts. It's not the clients, the venues, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a guy that won't drive you nuts, and you should go to all the time, and his name is Joe Fedele. He's the owner of the Fish Cove over there in, that's considered North Syracuse, not Cicero, right?
Yeah, North Syracuse.
Yeah, North Syracuse.
And Bayberry, Tom.
And Bayberry as well. That's right, both places. Now, full disclosure, we got food from the Fish Cove, and I haven't been there in a while. Used to go there, ways back, but you fall out of habits.
Right.
So it was awesome. Like, you think, fish is fish. But the way that you cook it, and even the onion rings, and most impressive was the, not only the fish, but the tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm buying that bottled junk in the store.
It's junk.
Yeah.
It's junk.
So what's the deal with the tartar sauce?
It's just secret.
It's homemade, a little secret in there, but it's just, when you make something from scratch, again, with love, it tastes different. It's
I can taste it. I can barely taste with my sinus issues, but I could taste it coming through, and I was like, wow, this is just absolutely great.
So how did you become the fish guy? How'd that happen?
Yeah, what happened?
Do you want the real story of how I became the fish guy?
Give us the 45-second version.
Dish the fish.
45-second version is I went to school. I dropped out of school. My dad told me I have two options: get a job, start paying rent, or get out of his house. Next day, I was working at the Fish Cove.
I love that.
That's what it was.
I love that.
The rest is history.
So that was a few years ago.
Yeah, like 23 years ago or so.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe, and your father let you stay. And you come from an Italian family, right?
Yes, sir.
It's like my father says, he goes, I had two kids. One I put through college, the other I put through the wall.
Oh, yeah, I was the one through the wall there. Yep.
So that's a great... that's a great story. So how have things changed in 20 years?
From dishwashing now to maintaining two businesses, payroll, doing the accounting, everything, soup to nuts. I still love it just as much as I did. Actually, I love it more now than I did back then.
Yeah.
It's just...
what do you love about it?
The customers, 99.9% of the time, they're just, when you get the feedback, the tartar sauce was great. We had a gentleman, we fed their family for Christmas Eve. He sent me a very, very nice email stating to, we were 10 out of 10. His family, his mom and dad are older. They haven't been doing the 7 different fishes for Christmas Eve. They came into us for the first time this year, and it allowed us to feed them.
That's wonderful.
And,
did you do the whole Feast of the 7 Fishes for him?
We have
several.
We have several different varieties of fish that we serve. It's up to the customer of what they want. But
And your beans. My mom loves your beans.
Your mom loves our beans.
What's the deal with
formula?
that?
Yeah,
They're homemade. They're from scratch.
And she goes to the fish market and picks up beans.
Well, yeah. I never heard of a fish market with the bean thing. How'd that come into play?
Yeah, it's just I wish I could say it was my recipe. It's a Fish Cove recipe, but it's a process of making them.
Are they cold or warm?
We sell them warm and cold. So it's we soak our own beans and cook them, bake them.
Because I need the fiber, Steve.
They're sweet.
I like that.
They're sweet. Yep.
So the whole thing, it's frozen. It's once frozen, twice frozen. It's fresh. What difference does it make? What's that space look like? Because some fish taste better than other fish.
Yes.
And I don't know. Is it the time of year? Is it the market? What's the difference?
It can be. I mean, there's different variations that temperature of the water that they're caught in, where they're caught, and how they're handled. Once frozen, they're really not it's not bad fish. Once frozen fish is not bad.
Right.
Some of the product coming from other areas that's processed in other areas, not so good. But if it's the area of where you're getting it from and how you're handling it.
Tell me about handling. So what is that? Okay, you handle the fish. Hi, fish. You give it a massage. What do you do?
Yeah, a little bit sometimes. You got
to talk to it. You got to talk to it. Yeah.
But so when the fish comes in filleted, it's sitting in its brine water. It's it's been headed, gutted, and then put in a plastic. So now it's sitting in its own juice. So some people, they take it out of that juice and they bread it in that juice, and then you're going to catch that oceany flavor to it. And if it's old, you're really going to catch an oceany flavor to it,
An oceany flavor.
But, it's just not to give our trade secrets away, and not that they're great secrets or anything, but
you have a process.
There's a process to it.
Is it more work to do it your way than
absolutely,
maybe?
100%.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
It makes the flavor pop.
Yeah, most places aren't doing what we're doing with our fish. Not that we're adding anything to it. It's just taking care of it.
Right.
It's handling it properly.
Other than the fish and the beans, what other seafood items do you have?
We have shrimp, scallops, clam strips. All these are hand breaded by us in-house. Oysters, hand breaded by us in-house. They're a fresh Gulf oyster. Fantastic.
How about the clams? I mean,
the clams are
you shucking them yourself?
No, they come in already into strips, and then we bread them ourselves and fry them up, and they're sweet. They are clam strips are my favorite side order item.
Yeah,
they're all good, but clams are my go-to.
Well, you can't order them at many places and have them melt in your mouth. They're all rubbery, so that's why I would love to try yours.
Yeah, there's a lot of pre-breaded stuff out there. It's a lot of breading on it.
Yeah, too much.
You're paying more for breading than you are actual clam strips. So
that is wonderful. So where are you located exactly? I know I drive by you on Route 11, right?
So right on Route 11, 456 South Main Street, right across the street from Bowling Green Alley.
Yeah, that's right.
And Plank Road Ice Cream.
Yeah, usually you can tell where they are because the amount of cars that are in front of their place.
Right. But there seems to be more cars at your place than some other fish markets in the area.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's what it looks like.
Sure, no, that's good.
I can't say I'm in there, but we hope so.
So from
try our best.
This time of year forward, do things get busier or less busy?
People hiding in the snow, or what's going on?
Yeah, so now we're leading up to Lent, which is whatever. I think it's 7 or 8 weeks away from us right now. So we kind of slow down a little bit. We're still busy, and then Lent hits us, and
forget about it. Can people pre-order? Can you have a standing order every week?
You could. We do take phone orders Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, all the way up until 6:30. We'll answer the phone, take a phone order. Fridays, anytime before 3 o'clock, you can call them a phone order. You could place it for 5:30, 6 o'clock, but after 3 o'clock, we just don't have the manpower to answer the phone.
And that's the Bayberry location in the plaza or North Syracuse?
Or North Syracuse. Both locations, yes, sir.
Okay. That's wonderful. You do a great job. That's my favorite part of the Lenten season because, it's a very deep time for reflection for us Catholics. And, the best part is to come out of that dismal thing and eat your fish. So I'm very happy about that. Thank God for it. All right, that's Joe Fedele right there, owner of the Fish Cove. Thank you so much, and you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you. You as well, gentlemen.
All right. See, Steve, you can go get your fish and not get a hook in your hand.
Well, let's have the fun, Tom.
Patrick Smith is coming up next. He's the owner of Men in Kilts. Stick around for that little chestnut right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.